right, man, it seems like the saga continues for 50 Shades of Uncle Shay Shay. Yeah, apparently Uncle Shay Shay is the freaky ass uncle at the family reunion that you gotta watch out for. I ain't saying that he be messing with the little kids or nothing, but when you turn 18 and your hips start feeling out, you might want to stay away from Uncle Lil Freaky. Now, there's been rumors over at ESPN that the Bronco bondage legend Shay Shay was about to get fired because of what he did. I mean, look, they stood beside him when he got fired from Fox. They picked him up. Then he had the whole video thing on Instagram where he was out there digging in the guts of Michelle. My Michelle. And now this is getting a little out of hand. Now you could tell that Uncle Shay Shay is a valuable employee over there at Disney, because we've seen niggas get fired for less. But they love him over there. I'm pretty sure there's people that vouch for him, believe in him. We know that Stephen A. Smith has a lot of pull over there. He's probably telling them, hey, listen, man, I just need you to stop doing whatever you doing. I'm trying to help you out here, black man, but you making it hard. Pause. Now, I think that Shannon Sharpe clearly gets the picture. He decided that he was gonna step down, which, let's be honest, he's probably facing a suspension. They told him, go chill out over there when things calm down and you could probably get this situated, then you can come back. And he decided to put out a public statement saying that I'll be back for the preseason. This is what Uncle Shay Shay said. My statement is found here and this is the truth. The relationship in question was 100% consensual. At this juncture, I am electing to step aside temporarily from my ESPN duties. I will be devoting this time to my family and responding and dealing with these false and disruptive allegations set against me. I plan to return to ESPN at the start of the NFL preseason. I sincerely appreciate the overwhelming and ongoing support I have received from my family, fans, friends, and colleagues. Shannon Sharpe. Just a word of advice, Uncle Shay Shay. Next time you copy and paste it and put that on Twitter, you don't screenshot what your publicist told you to put up there and then put it up. But that's just, that's just me being petty. It's not that big of a deal, Uncle Shay Shay. We know what this is, right? Uncle Shay Shay ain't taking the time to devote himself to his family and friends, in this case from Club Shay Shay. He ain't doing it for Nightcap, but he gonna do it over there at ESPN. Over there at Disney, who owns ESPN. Why? Because these folks ain't playing with him, man. You done enough. You done only been here. You ain't even been here a year, Shannon. And all we keep doing is going through it with you and your sexual innuendos. Y'all know I can't speak. I'm sorry. Your sexual innuendos. You be having all this freaky ass stuff going on that we got to cover up. You lucky that you're worth something. That's exactly what they told him. Here's what we gonna do, Shannon. We're not gonna get rid of you. We just gave you this contract. What we need you to do is take a little bit off the top for the next time when we have a little negotiation contract. Because, I mean, look, we kind of saving your ass. On top of that, we need you to take it off until about September. You only work 2 days a week. You only here part-time anyway. Listen, take off till September. Get your stuff together to where the next time, it won't be no next time. This is your last warning, and we only doing this because we like you. You better ask Paul Pierce, freaky ass. You see, he over there at that terrible ass show over there at Fox, because guess what? He decided he wanted to be posting himself up drunk with scribbles online. You was in some guts, and you a BDSM king. Race play, all of that. Keep your freaky shit off of the internet. Now, TMZ would post an article as well today, and they saying that they talked to somebody in Shannon Sharpe's camp, close to Shannon Sharpe, and they saying, ain't no way this was some grape, because they did it over 100 times. They would do this once a week and keep it moving. Those close to Shannon Sharpe are adamant his relationship with his rape accuser was purely a BDSM one, where the two would meet up for rough sex about once a week and nothing more. Sources close to the Pro Football Hall of Famer told TMZ Sports on Thursday the ex-NFL star engaged in kiki consensual sexual activity with Jane Doe about 100 times in both Los Angeles and Nevada from late 2022 to January 2025. They insist that while the intimate encounters featured choking and role-playing, none of it was ever non-consensual forcible sex. In fact, the sources added it was his accuser, an OnlyFans model, who requested most of the physical acts, claiming her text messages showed she liked to be tied up and wear a dog collar during some of their time between the sheets. Numerous texts from her, they say, capture her demands, including one where she explicitly writes, "I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me, daddy." The sources were also adamant that the duo's relationship never once reached boyfriend-girlfriend status. Sharpe's accuser, though, said in her lawsuit, which she filed on Sunday, that in October 2024 and then again in January 2025, the former Broncos tight end crossed the line. She claimed during their later incident, she reportedly told Sharpe she did not want to have sex with him without a condom, but he became more aggressive and made it clear he would not wear a condom and he was going to have his way with her. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. She's saying that she told him to wear a condom, he refused. But I seen his text messages. His text messages are saying that she was asking him to put a big black baby in her. Now, I don't know what the nature of their relationship was. I don't know if there was a role playing and that was just something for the role, or if she's lying. But I do think that this is going to be an interesting case, because this is going to be about what you can convince the jury to believe. She's saying one thing, he has evidence to prove another. He's saying one thing, she has evidence to prove the opposite way. This is gonna be interesting, and I see why Shannon said, you know what, he'll take this 10 million and leave. Now, I think 10 million on the first offer is fucking crazy. But Shannon is a private person. He probably don't want a video of him choking out a white woman with a dog collar and spanking her shit from the back. He probably don't want that out there. His privacy costs an unlimited amount of money. So I get it. But even Shannon got limits. He probably said, you know what? You couldn't take the 10 million. Just put out the goddamn video then. Now, her lawyer, Tony Busby, would respond by saying all of this is ridiculous. Someone should tell Mr. Sharpe that when you are digging yourself a hole, it would be smart to stop digging. He said the foul complaint and the audio speaks for itself. The lawyer then pointed out a text his client sent for Sharpe on January 2nd, 2025 that read, "I don't care what our history is. No means no, Shannon." As you could clearly see from the text released by Mr. Sharpe's team, Busby said, no means no, no matter what has occurred before. The woman is suing for $50 million in damages. So I'm not here to be biased. What I will say is that if Shannon did that, then he deserves to lose all of his money. But when I'm just looking at this, and I'm looking at how she's moving, I wouldn't say I'm the smartest person ever, but I do know a little something. And I'm just looking at somebody who won't get no rape kit, somebody who decided that they weren't gonna file any charges. They went and got a lawyer who has a terrible reputation, suing for an absurd amount of money. When I look at her sending a text saying no means no, Shannon, I think that was part of the play. Their relationship ended right after that. Why? Probably because Shannon might have been like, man, what the hell is she talking about, man? No, I see this. I see what's going on now. He might not have seen that play before, but he saw it then. Shannon snatched them glasses off like when Skip said, put your glasses back on. Yeah, he saw that play now. I can see clearly now, my nut has gone. Damn, Uncle Shay Shay, you going out the craziest way, but I wish the best to you. And last but not least, they were talking about this on The Breakfast Club today. And Donnell Rawlings, the comedian, his baby mama, who is significantly younger than him, had something to say. She actually called out the hypocritical ways of Shannon Sharpe, because when Donnell Rawlings came to Club Shay Shay and he explained that he had a baby with a younger woman, Shannon Sharpe kind of scolded him, knowing that he was doing the same thing, maybe even worse, with a younger European OnlyFans model. Yeah, the nerve of you, Shannon.
Donnell Rawlings' son's mom, her name is Stephanie George. She used to be on Bad Girls Club. Mm-hmm. She came out and posted a video basically calling Shannon Sharpe's BS for a conversation he had with Donnell Rawlings about her and her age. Let's take a listen.
Really wanted to address something that has really been bothering me for the past couple of months. My son's dad is a comedian and an actor, and he did an interview with a man by the name of Shannon Sharpe on his podcast. Now, on that podcast, Shannon Sharpe did a lot of digging, and my son's dad and I broke up over 6 years ago. For him to ever try to bring me up, or a family dynamic, or the age gap is very, very shocking to me. Now, last night I was on Threads and I saw his name trending. And, you know, he's being accused of like really horrific things. The girl was 19 when it started. Wow, you were really projecting. You went digging and you found the fact that we have a huge age gap, and you highlighted that and you tried to make fun of it, but you were actually really living that life, if not worse. I just feel like if you live in a glass house, please don't throw stones.
Now, a lot of these moments have begun to go revival, where anything in dealing with age, conversation, women, whatever, of course, people are going back and are grabbing clips and are recirculating. Now, this clip, even the Monique clip when she was telling Shannon Sharpe about young girls and not dating them. Now, the conversation that Stephanie George is talking about with Donnell, we had that as well. Let's take a listen.
She's so young that she could pop out. Yeah, I'm like, 20. She 23. Donnell, 20. Why you didn't date her mom? Why you go for the Donnell?
That sounds crazy.
You like them young though. Nope. Don't do that. I don't like them young. I like what I love. Yes, she's a lot younger than me. But that's what it was. Why you hating on me? Where y'all meet at? Forever 21? You know what? I'm trying to figure out that. I mean, where you meet a 23-year-old at? Because I mean, hey, 23, I think I'm a couple years older than you. I go 33. So I just need to know.
Wow.
So moments like that is what is recirculating.
By the way, that moment right there, that means all jokes about Shannon Sharpe are fair. I don't care what you say. Yeah. All jokes about Shannon Sharpe and him with the 19-year-old are absolutely fair.
And I gotta agree, because the Broncos bondage legend put himself in a trick bag with a child. How you didn't see this, I don't know. Maybe you were too blinded by the pleasure of this white mayonnaise BDSM queen. You were too busy putting it in a dookie shooter when you should have been seeing things with your third eye. But you was too busy thinking with the one-knit wink and not this right here. Yeah, that's what was going on. And now you're paying the consequences for it, Shannon. Listen, you need to take a break from women. While you're on this break from ESPN, you need to just focus on yourself. You need to figure out what type of addictions you got and why do you need to do this. And if you are going to do it, you need to do it with somebody you can trust. But I get it. You did it over 100 times with this lady. You probably thought you could trust her. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't trust nothing. Not only from a woman, period, when it comes to something like that, but definitely not no 19-year-old woman. Just me. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, down below. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boom!
Big Just LaFlare.
It's him.